He didn't become a teacher for comfort. He became one because he believed learning could unlock futures. Every morning he stood in front of a classroom filled with potential, students eager to understand, to grow, to move forward. But the system wasn't built for curiosity. It was built for speed, for rigid schedules, for standardized answers to human questions. Some students struggled silently. Others learned faster and waited. All of them were forced into the same pace. He tried to help, staying late, grading endlessly, improvising lessons, but effort couldn't fix a structure designed to limit. And every night, as the classroom emptied, the same thought followed him home. Why does learning feel harder than it needs to be? He loved teaching, but he hated watching potential get trapped inside outdated methods. Technology existed everywhere, yet education barely touched it. One night, instead of lesson plans, he opened his laptop. Not to complain, not to escape, but to experiment. What if learning adapted to the student? What if lessons moved at understanding, not at a bell? What if education met learners where they were? He started small. Short explanations, interactive practice, simple ideas focused on clarity, not pressure. At first, it was just for his students. They learned faster, asked better questions, started believing in themselves again. That's when it clicked. This wasn't just a classroom problem. It was everywhere. Leaving the classroom wasn't easy. Teaching wasn't just a job. It was his identity, his routine, his purpose. But the system wasn't changing. So he made a decision that felt uncomfortable and necessary. He stepped away, not from teaching, but from its limitations. From his living room, he built an app. Late nights, early mornings, no investors, no guarantees, just a mission. He listened closely to feedback, simplified relentlessly, improved one feature at a time. Learning paths replaced rigid schedules. Progress replaced pressure. Understanding replaced memorization. Slowly, people noticed. First, teachers, then parents, then students far beyond his reach. The app spread quietly. One country became 5, 5 became 20, then 50. Different languages, different cultures, same outcome. Students learning faster, teachers teaching smarter, education becoming human again. He didn't replace classrooms, he expanded them. Walls dissolved, time zones disappeared, learning became borderless. Today, the platform is used in over 50 countries. Millions of lessons delivered, millions of minds unlocked. And he still calls himself a teacher, because teaching isn't about where you stand, it's about how far your mission reaches. Sometimes, to fix a broken system, you don't fight it from inside. You build something better beside it and let the world step in. Education doesn't need more rules, it needs better tools.